Most of my movies have been a reflection of things that happened to me.
Movies are dreams that you'll never forget.
And this story kept tugging me back to actual memories, and seeing them unspool in front of me, it was just like nothing I have ever gone through before. And ultimately, it was a very good experience. So soon, 2 years after my father passed away, and 5 years after my mom died.
In this family, it's the scientists versus the artists. Sammy's on my team, takes after me.
Steven said it's about his childhood, how he grew up and his memories of his parents and his sisters spent playing in deep imagination.
What kind of movie are we gonna make?
You dismiss what he does. It's playful or imaginative.
We wanted to make a movie that reflected a human experience that's familiar and something that would say something about life.
I wanted people to see their own families inside the story, because this story is about family, it's about parents, it's about siblings, it's about bullying, it's about the good and bad things that happen when you're growing up in a family that stays together until they're no longer together.
You always have to be the center of attention.
Stop shouting at her!
That has been nothing but disrespect from you. I'm your mother!
In this film, he is letting you into how he sees the world, which is cinematic and wondrous. But ultimately, the film goes beyond Steven, where there's something in it for anyone who's had a family, for anyone who's loved the movies, for anybody who's dared to dream big.
Family, art, it'll tear you in two.
Fabelmans!
And he would show up on set, see us in our wardrobes, and you could see it just hit something in his brain, and he would just start crying.
You stop making movies, it'll break your mother's heart.
And it really emphasized how personal it was and how special it was to him and how vulnerable he was in a lot of ways.
You can't just love something, you also have to take care of it.
It's more important than your hobby.
Can you stop calling it a hobby? If this was any film, it would have been a very impactful learning experience for me. But the fact that it was a Steven Spielberg film and the fact that it meant even more to him than it did myself, I'm very grateful to be a part of that. I don't know what to do anymore.
You do what your heart says you have to.
I cannot even imagine going through my career without having told this story. This movie for me was like a time machine, in the sense that The Fabelmans wasn't about metaphor, it was about memory.
What was your favorite part?